Hello and welcome back to We're Talking Tea. Tonight we'll be getting to Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 9, and our drink of the night is Sunset Beach. So this is a lemon drop, but because they are in a beach city, I wanted to call it a Sunset Beach. So yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss out on the next time that we talk tea. We cranked up the slushy machine tonight. So let's get into it. It started off with Heavenly joining the group in Miramar, Florida. It was peaceful until she showed up. The conversation was still about Heavenly and Simone, but it was peaceful until she came. And Brandy said she brought the gnats as well, which was funny. Heavenly and Quiet ended up sharing a room, and Heavenly and Quiet also talked about Quiet shared with Heavenly that Simone was talking about her while she wasn't there, which I understand why Quiet felt like she needed to share, but excuse me, would you have done the same thing for Simone? Probably not. So Jackie is choosing to not hear anyone's side until everybody is together for her to be able to find out exactly what happened. Jackie is choosing to stay neutral. Quiet Quiet and Heavenly was talking, and she said she was sharing that Simone pushed her. Heavenly was telling Quiet that Simone pushed her. That's not what happened. She did not get pushed. And I wish someone would come to the defense of Simone and say she did not get pushed. Also, they showed all the men. All the different men was with their children. So Dr. Scott was playing pool with his children. Mimi husband was with their children. Eugene was with his two sons, and then the last man they showed was Cecil with the boys, and he voiced his opinion on how Simone feels about them respecting her and her wanting to retire and them using her and stuff like that. So that was a deep conversation. I just didn't like the way that situation ended because he decided to treat them to lunch or dinner. She already saying she's trying to retire, and what do? Treat the boys to lunch. So yeah, then they went back to Miramar. They filmed Miramar, and the ladies went to dinner, and Quad asked Simone to say grace. She abruptly said no, like nope, don't even ask. So Toya ended up saying grace. I thought Toya was gonna be shady with that grace, but she wasn't. She just prayed. They had their dinner, and the conversation with Simone and Heavenly started. Got a little heated, but Simone just wasn't for it. Heavenly was just telling her side of the story, but her side of the story was wrong. Simone tried to explain her side of the story, and then she was like, you know what? I'm not about to do this. I'm going to just go ahead and go. So Dr. Jackie tried to make her stay, and she was like, I'm not about to do this. I'm really not. So eventually, I think she decided to stay because everybody kind of moved everything to the pool area. I just feel like Jackie is just not speaking up enough, and Mimi needs to shut up. Mimi always coming to Heavenly's defense and always talking trash about Toya, and I don't understand why. I appreciate Toya asking those questions because she was like jumping to the defense of Simone, like, hey, why you do, if she was supposedly pushing you, why did she push you? Why would you put, if she's not a friend, why would you put your arms around her and stuff like that? Obviously you did something first for her to feel like she needed to push you. So I appreciate Toya going above and beyond to want to just be like, hey, it's not just all Simone's fault. You had something to do with it. It was a trigger for her. So then Mimi was saying Toya's only asking those questions to get Heavenly caught up. Well, if it's her truth, why would you fear her getting caught up? It shouldn't be a caught you moment if it's your truth. I don't understand that. So then Jackie talked to Simone separately by herself with the group. And no, because they was with the group. And then she talked to Heavenly without Simone with the group of people. And they both kind of, shared why they feel the way they feel. Heavenly broke down. She started crying. And they eventually went outside and no, they didn't go outside. They stayed inside and they played the petty pop game. So Contessa talked to all the ladies about their concerns, and that was nice. So the next morning, they all went to the pool, and she asked the ladies to allow Heavenly to have the floor and to not speak until she says she's done. So Heavenly said everything she needs to say, and then there was a pause, and then Toya decided to speak up and say something. And Heavenly immediately was like, I knew it, I knew it. I'm about to go, I'm about to go. She got up, she left. She was trying to leave. Mimi followed up per usual, trying to calm her down, get her to come back to the group. And she came back. Then Toya ended up still saying, oh no, this is how I feel. Let me say what I have to say. And then Mimi was like, but we're not worried about that situation right now. Let's just get Simone and Heavenly back in okay situation before we try and address that situation with you and her. So that was something. But I like I say, I really feel like the women should have at least tried to say something. Somebody should have saw what happened between them, and for Heavenly to keep on saying she was pushed, she was pushed, she was pushed, somebody should have said something to speak up, but nobody was ever saying anything. They just not gonna say nothing when it comes to Heavenly. So then Heavenly decided to just go directly to Simone, and they was kind of speaking closely, and she was apologizing. She was like, I was wrong, I shouldn't have did that, I shouldn't have said that. And so she apologized. I'm sorry. Now, why you couldn't, you cause a big scene in front of the group? Why you couldn't apologize in front of the group? So I didn't understand that, but Simone still wasn't accepting her apology. She was like, yeah, I hear you, but you gonna always be who you are. I've trusted you entirely too many times, and you just gotta show me better than you can tell me. So that was this episode. Next week, we do see where Quad shares with the ladies that her IVF situation isn't going the way she expected it to. So we'll see about that. But that is this episode. I absolutely enjoy you all talking tea with me. And until next time, I will see you all next week. Y'all have a good night. Bye.